Hey, look, I'm on it every day. Take your time on the hour. This is the life of a young child's rise to power. I get it in any way. Out here chasing a dollar. This is the life of a young child's rise to power. Started out with just rags. We was far from the riches. A couple nickels in the pockets of my
Welcome to the GMT After Dark with Malcom and Lisa and DJ Blade on the ones and twos. I hope you guys have enjoyed listening to his music for the first hour of the show tonight. We have a special guest in the station with us tonight by the name of Colby Bright out of Montgomery, Texas. Colby, say hi.
Hi. No, thank you, Miss Lisa. Thank you, Malcolm. I appreciate you guys having me. I appreciate you saying Montgomery, Texas, because even though it's a small town, man, that's where we come from, where we reside on the outskirts. And say, man, I'm just happy to be here. I'm blessed. Thank y'all for having me.
That's awesome.
Sir.
How long did it get here?
About an hour and a half.
Oh, wow.
Like, give or take, something like that. We kind of flew down here pretty fast, though. So.
Yeah, that's a far drive. That's definitely a far drive. Just a little housekeeping real quick, and then we'll get into the interview with Colby Bryant. I just want to remind everybody that on October 1st at Dolce Ultra Lounge Bistro will be in Houston's Funny First Sunday. The headliner is Juan Villarreal. Seen him live. He is absolutely amazing. I've seen him more than once. He will have you in stitches the whole night, along with Bryson Brown and Celebrity the Comedian. It will be hosted by Derek Keener and Jennifer Jeremy. So you guys definitely check out Dolce Ultra Lounge on October 1st, which is a Sunday. You can get general admission tickets for $15 or VIP for $20. Doors open at 5 and the show starts promptly at 6 p.m. DJ Blade will be the DJ of the night. So if you want to see him live and in action, definitely stop by there. We will post that to our GMT After Dark show page so that you guys can check out the tickets and get them purchased in time, because trust me, they will sell out. Colby, tell the listening audience about you. How long have you been in the business?
Oh, man, that's a story. Real quick, because I didn't know at the beginning. I just want to say shout out DJ Blade, man. I walked into a heck of a mix, man. I don't know. I didn't know if y'all leave me out, but hey, that's real. I give you credits due, man. But as far as me, I've been doing hip-hop for performing, writing, recording, and all that for probably about 10 years now. I started writing poetry when I was about 12 or 13 years old. Been on a solid run. And my mom passed this past January, which kind of, that was the whole reason I even started doing music. So I'm in here with a poodle right now in my lap. But, right. That's her dog. It's, that's her spirit in there. And I promise I take care of it. So that's why I got the poodle around. But anyways, I've been doing hip-hop for a while. We had distribution with Interscope back in around 2012 to 2013. We opted out after the first year. That 2-year deal, 1-year option.
Okay,
no politics.
Go into details about that. Interscope is pretty big. You had a 2-year deal, 1-year opt out. And what was your straw that made you decide to opt out?
Nothing against them or anybody.
Yeah, because they follow us. We're trending.
Oh,
no, I'm just kidding.
She's not kidding. We're trending right now. No, that was it was a great experience. I just felt like it was time to. I felt a different direction. I just think we had different visions of.
Well, the reason I'm asking you and putting you on the spot is we like to educate artists. We like to consult with artists. We like to learn as much about the business as we can, because there's a lot of artists out there that are great at their craft, but they suck when it comes to business. And I'm just keeping it real. They do. They just they don't know the business side of it. And we try to educate artists, and we do have major record labels that do follow us. So I hope they don't unfollow me after this comment. But the game has changed so much that we actually educate artists to stay independent.
independent that's the route. I mean, that's that nowadays with so many. Don't get me wrong. I feel like the best way I can break it down, you got your Tech Nines, right? I mean, of course, he's he's on the Forbes list, for independent artists. But also, don't get it wrong. Me personally, I feel like that the labels have that engine to push you mainstream. Now, finding that thin line is the hard part. Me personally, I have a message behind my music, so I would like, I feel like that engine would help, to an extent. And it's really all about how you structure your deal or whatever you want to work out. Really, you get what you negotiate.
Right, but ultimately nowadays, because of technology and Google, because Google is my best friend, all you got to do is get a good management team behind you, and that management team should be able to do whatever the record labels do. They have the same access. Now, granted, some things do cost money, and with a record label behind you, they front that money, but then you pretty much give up rights to your music. You give up, essentially a huge portion of the music when you're the one doing all the work. So if you have an artist that's willing to and able to invest in themselves and put that time in, it may take you a little bit longer to get where you're going, but then 100% of the profits are yours at the end of the day. Now, not every artist can do that. Because we stand behind Epic Records. We do a lot of promoting to get artists up there to them. So we're not going to say that we don't think you should go. We definitely want you to go to that meeting and see what it's about and listen to them. But all they're really offering right now is a 360 deal, and that's not going to get you anywhere. Not really.
And you hear a lot of those nowadays. And great insight on how you word it, how you put it out there. And like she said, no disrespect to labels or anything, but at the end of the day, independent is the way to go if you want to make money and be able to sustain it. But you are going to take those hits. You do have to invest in yourself. You got to get ahead. I mean, it's hard to break even out here when you're an artist.
It is.
So you don't get discouraged, And
it doesn't matter how good of an artist you are. You just have to be in the right place at the right time.
100%.
Because it doesn't matter how much money you have behind you, who's listening, how many streams you have, how many followers you have, how many viewers you have. It's just being in the right place at the right time and somebody actually hearing you and seeing something in you that the other people in the room might not have.
It's all about timing.
It is. It is all about timing.
Because it's not your time. Because the Colby.
Yeah.
And even though she invested some money behind her and she built a brand up first, through that TV and social media and whatnot, when she put out her song, everybody knew who she was and, she had a little flow with it. So she's top first female in 19 years to make the 100 top charts.
Salute.
And when we actually got a promoter sent us her flyer. And I'm like, okay, cool. How much of the slots? I've got quite a few artists that, are looking to get on stage. And he said he'd get back with me on the information. Well, I was getting aggravated because I'm like, what kind of promoter are you that you're not giving me my information? I reach out to hundreds of artists. So my time is very limited when it comes to getting an artist on stage. So I kept messaging, and after like the third or fourth message, he said, well, we're going to have to push it back. She's going on tour. I had never heard of her at that point. And I swear from that conversation, not 24 hours later, she was all over the radio. Everybody was talking. I was getting messages from my niece in Virginia Beach asking me if I could get tickets to her concert. And I'm like, who is this chick? I mean, literally overnight.
That's how it happened. When you're hot, you're hot. That's why you got to stay hot. You got to stay in the media. Even if it's controversy, you got to stay in the media.
Right.
You got to, if you do a remix with somebody else, just a song that's hot, just put it back out there again in another format and just stay hot.
That's what we tell Brandon. He's got his own songs, but we want him to do some. Tell me the name of it.
Cover songs.
Cover songs.
Yeah.
When we were at an event last weekend, he was actually singing a song that the DJ was playing, and he sounded so good. I'm like, that's what we're talking about. Do that because you're going to get these followers and the listeners, and it's going to get you more publicity, and then, bam, drop your song on them.
That's what I was about to add on to the last comment. Cardi B, a lot of people don't know this, but she built up a big, huge following.
Yes.
Hate to say it, but from shaking her ass. They
were
already following her.
See, that's the
so when she moved over to rapping, they were like, oh, she can shake her ass and rap? So, right.
But you know what it is? Right. That's a disadvantage that women have over men, folks.
Thank you, son.
And because even for DJs, I know a lot. No disrespect to no DJ out there. I'm not saying I'm better or worse than DJs. It's not my place to judge. It's for the fans. What I am saying is, there's a lot of females out there getting a lot of work just because they're present, not because of their skill level, because of their body parts.
It's because what's not present when they're out there DJing called clothing. I was shocked one time. I was at J. Durham and they brought in a DJ. I swear to God, she might as well have been naked because all she had on was bras, a thong, and it was like fishnet outfit. You could see everything. Wrinkles, you could see stretch marks, pimples, the whole 9 yards. I'm like, what the hell? You might as well have came naked. But I know that it gets your followers, it gets people. It sure does.
You think about it. If Malcom and I and this guy went right now and we did a video together, right? It wouldn't go nowhere. It'd take us time for the sale. But if you two ladies took off y'all clothes and put on Brazils and shook it a little bit, y'all would get so many hits.
Or did the white girl twerk?
That's how the world is.
We'd have 1,000 viewers on a live feed.
Yes,
right now.
They would go crazy.
Everybody loves my white girl.
They would go crazy. I mean, that's just how society is. When we brainwashed to skin.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Well, you want to say something,
No, I was just thinking in my head, he just solved the problem. I've been in this for 10 years and he just solved it.
Exactly.
I give lessons for white girl twerk, so you could just turn it into a white boy twerk.
Y'all hear that?
You do a twerk video.
Man, what are you trying to do to this man?
No, I'm trying to get followers.
Just keep your clothes on. Get you some twerkers. Maybe that'll work. Yeah, with some twerkers, that may work. Because you got to think, a lot of ladies today, they're making mad cash off of breaking songs. Because what they're doing, the artist is giving them their song, they take it to mainstream and they dance to it, so they get followers.
Well, one thing I learned recently from some Go DJs is that they promote getting into the strip clubs, which I don't condone strip clubs at all.
Yeah.
But getting your music into the strip clubs, because those women that are strippers, dancers, exotic, however you want to label them, they have a huge following.
Exactly.
And if you get your music into those strip clubs, I'm not giving you any advice. If you get your music into those strip clubs, then they're going to play your music. And of course, their followers are going to listen to it. And they do have a huge amount of followers just based on their career.
It's so many. If you want new music, underground music, just follow the strippers.
Right.
And you can see all kind of stuff that you never heard.
Yeah, but you won't pay for that because the strippers don't do it for free.
No, yeah, they pay them. They pay them. I mean, if I was an artist, I'm gonna say, well, I'm gonna pay X amount of dollars to do this song. Right. They do it all day.
The Beat King is not all that, but he blew up because he went straight to the strippers.
Mm-hmm. That's the reference I was.
That's what it's about, man.
I miss the footwork. People go up to the DJ or in the strip club, stuff like that. Hey, here's what you drinking. I mean, that's the footwork. That's what I miss. I mean, I was a little younger, but the 90s era, that mid-90s, early 90s, all in that, the footwork, man. Now it's social media, which...
A lot of artists don't know that footwork.
They don't.
They don't have the I don't know the word that I'm trying to find, but it goes along with that business ethic. First of all, and I say it all the time, especially being on the radio, when you come to an interview, you come like you're going to a job interview. You don't come in here high and drunk with your pants hanging all the way down past your butt, cursing and doing all that stuff, because we're not only judging you, but so is our listening audience. And we're the #1 internet radio station, 103 or more listeners per month. We're state to state and internationally, and anybody that knows anything knows that you're going to blow up internationally a lot faster than you blow up stateside. So you're setting a horrible example for yourself when you show up unprepared. And there's some artists that aren't radio ready. They're not ready to be interviewed on the radio. They get up to DJs and it's like, that's their job to play your music. No, it's not. It's their job to entertain the crowd. It's not their job to play your music. #1, they either have to like your music or you got to come across to them as if you're interviewing them to play your music. Buying them a drink's a perfect example because they're working hard. And half the time they can't even get away from that DJ booth. You take a drink up there, ask him what kind of beer he's drinking, send the waitress over with a drink. I don't know. Be prepared. We have a group that actually does club runs, and they put your music on zip drives, and they have like your T-shirt with your branding and stuff on it, and they present it to the DJs. It's a good look, and also it's a walking billboard. If that DJ wears your T-shirt,
Oh yeah.
You know, you're
when I was
getting
in
that
strip
market.
clubs DJing, I got CDs all day.
You just got to know how to work it, and a lot of times there's so many artists out there that don't promote themselves. You know, you're going to be on stage. Now, granted, most of the stages here in Houston, you're performing for other artists, but again, you never know who's going to be in the audience. You should promote the hell out that place. Right. Get as many people in the club as possible, because most artists, once they perform, they're out.
Which is not the way to go. That should be flip-flop. I mean, that's like you pulling up and saying, you know, this food by the foot's good, but I didn't eat it.
Right.
I didn't like it. If you didn't try it.
Right.
You know what I mean? Promote product and
right. And performing for other artists really is not going to get you anywhere.
Well, and here's one thing I want to say that I believe in. When you, first off, people, oh, I'm not paying for this, that's a whole nother story, but there's nothing wrong with that. But if you are going to open for an artist, open for somebody that's in your same type of music. Right. You know what I mean? Like, cater to that crowd. You don't, it's not just one line, oh, it's all about me. No, you got to fit in, get in where you fit in. Right. And why would I open up for somebody that doesn't do my type of music? That's like me going into a
country. It's like opening up for a country artist. Everybody in the audience is probably country music lovers. So you come out, they're not 90% of the time when a big artist comes to town, they don't care about the little people that are in the performance to begin with. So you got to bring it extra hard and get their attention. Because they're not there to see you. As talented as you are, at the end of the day, they're here to see Jay-Z. That's who they want to see. They are not paying attention to you. They're drinking, they're dancing, they're having a good old time. But if you get on the stage and you bring your business, they're going to be like, who did we come to see tonight? Who's, you know, I mean, you've got to take the attention away from that main artist, even though that's hard to do.
Take the attention is what you said. You demand it. Take
Absolutely.
it. You know?
Well, we're going to take a really quick break. I want everybody to listen to Colby Bright's music. Colby, we are getting ready to listen to... let me hit play. Maybe it'll tell me. I'm sorry. Go ahead. And what was the first video?
Better Days.
Better Days. Yes, there it goes. Hey. Better Days. We're getting ready to listen to Better Days. We'll be right back after this, guys. You guys stay tuned. Don't go nowhere. Normally it tells me, but today.
Trying to get a meal for my family, spots left out, we hang out with just a little young, trying to show us some of that burden anyway, and all that I could, watching my mama play Superwoman. Since back then I've been on it, just to breathe to you, trying to say the world all I've ever known is you own it. Gotta get on it up and go get church for the times that I've been homeless, to the hospitals and the comas. Shit, I lost my life by the grace of God. He woke me up again for a purpose. And though I know that these things change, sometimes I feel like I'm just stuck in a race. Been through my life on this one way, but I know I'm gonna make it out one day. Gave my heart to this, I gave everything. So what do me a favor, I would never change. I gotta work my joy set up there with the fire alarm.
Last week they had somebody in here with no fire alarm.
Sometimes I feel like I'm just stuck in a race.
I wouldn't think it would, but it did.
But I know I'm gonna make it out one day. Gave my heart to this, I gave everything. One time myself that I would never change. I gotta work my joy and let them feel my pain. Through the long nights until the better days. Sometimes I feel alone. I just sit back and I smoke. Think about the past and how it came to present, but the rest of this still holds. Shit, ain't nothing promised, I know.
They say they don't have a share button anymore. Dreamer, I don't know. When did that start? I don't know. I just shared it on Lisa's phone. Says no share button anymore.
This one way, but I know I'ma make it out one day. Gave my heart to this, I gave everything. So one time something that would never change. I gotta work my joy and let them feel my pain. Through the long nights until the better day. Though I know that these things change, sometimes I feel like I'm just stuck in a race. Been through my life on this one way, but I know I'ma make it out one day. Gave my heart to this, I gave everything. So one time something that would never change. I gotta work my joy and let them feel my pain. Through the long nights until the better day. I've been chasing this a real long time, man. They ask me, where do you think you're headed? I just tell them I'm getting ready for greatness. That's what it is. Time flies by, but all we can
control in the moment, right? So right now, I'm grabbing on this right now. This is mine. And this is yours too. And right next to me. Let's go. Underdogs back on top, man. They said we was nothing and now we a little bit of something, right? Don't triple nothing like this, all I got. So I give it all every day. Y'all know what it is. Let's go.
That was Colby Bright with Better Days. Wow, Colby, I am impressed.
Thank you very much.
I am very impressed. So tell me, somebody famous that you look up to, or that influences
Tupac.
you. Oh yeah,
Tupac was
you talking my language.
I mean, that was, and really, it's before I even started hip hop, it was the nothing to something and that's the reason I picked that song Saturday. Of course, we have club music, we have different types of music, of course, but that song just kind of describes what I'm all about. Especially now, more so than ever, man. Having lost my mom, that was my best friend, my rock, my heart, my everything, man. And I had to find a newfound purpose, and a lot of my own music is what got me back into it. And I'm the type, I hear it 80 times when I'm making it. I don't listen to my own music a whole lot. Same that y'all probably don't go back and listen to other shows, you know, for purpose. But anyways, it's an underdog thing, man. From nothing to something, and I really live this every single day. You know?
So it sounds like she was really supportive, and that's not something you hear a whole lot of here anyway.
I took care of her since I was 17. I mean, she was super supportive, and I mean, I still hear her today. Colby, just go. You'll be fine when you get there. You know what I mean? And it's like, I mean, hey, I got her dog.
Right.
You know, I mean, it's that's what I did everything for, and so I had to find, you know, newfound purpose. This is my first interview actually since then.
Yeah.
But I do appreciate you guys, you know, opening the door for.
Well, she wouldn't want you to quit, I'm sure. So
that doesn't happen.
Everything you do, you got to do in memory of her.
Absolutely, and like I said, it's on a positive note. You know, it's not a negative thing. She's watching. I carry her with me everywhere now. You know, so you know, thank y'all for opening the door for an underdog, man, and somebody that's really out here living it. You know, salute to the show.
So, first radio interview. Have you been on stage?
Oh no, I'm sorry. Let me correct. I apologize. That's my first interview since my mother passed.
Right.
I have not. I have not been on stage.
So this is a door opening that you can't let close again.
Oh, absolutely not. And see, to tell you the truth, it's for good purpose. I did it for a reason because it didn't feel right. Like I said, 10 years in this, it can burn you out. You know, it's a marathon and not a race. And I know where I was at. I was almost right where I wanted to be, and it happened for a reason. And I feel like it was a turning point. Just like tonight.
I'm a true believer. Everything happens for a reason. So
tonight is actually a milestone for me. Believe it or not, and I said that coming up here. I told a couple people, I said, you know, if they're interested, they're going to get a good interview. I'm going to give some insight on how I feel about it.
Right.
And a lot of people, some people value, some people don't. I personally, my music is my everything, you know, so I'm all in. You know what I mean? Right now, I got a second chance. Not everybody gets one of those.
Right.
You know what I mean? So I'm grateful, blessed, and I'm ready to run with it. You know what I mean? To tell you the truth, I'm actually more motivated than I've probably ever been. It's kind of like, if I, you know, knew now what I know then, or
I think we all say that at one point or another.
Right, but it's like I do now, so I got a shot at this.
Right.
So I'm ready to run with it.
But you know, you've been in the business for 10 years. It's probably changed 100 times since you started.
1,000 times. You know, and
yeah, I was being a little generous.
Yeah, you gotta. Sorry, I mean to cut you off, but I'm learning to distinguish the two. To as an artist, it's hard to think with your mind and not just your heart.
Right.
We're so passionate about what we do. We love that song. And some of the songs that you hate, and some of your least favorite, I won't say hate, but some of your least favorite songs might be the one that pops. Right. And guess what? You better run with it, you know, like Cardi B, for example, if that's not her favorite song she does, she probably get tired of performing it. Right. But it hit #1 on Billboard, if I'm not mistaken. So, you know, respect to that. But it's all about persistence, pushing, and making it happen. You know, nothing just happens.
Absolutely. If you guys are interested in following and learning more about Colby Bright, you can definitely find him under YouTube, Instagram, SoundCloud, Facebook, all under Colby Bright. That's Colby, last name Bright, Bright. Again, he's out of Montgomery, Texas. And hopefully we'll be hearing a lot more from him, in the coming months. So definitely. You brought somebody with you tonight, minus the dog. Who is your guest with you tonight?
Michelle.
Michelle.
Yeah, she came down here with me and made sure I got here. I'm a bit of a maniac, man. I'm a bit of a lunatic. I got 1,000 people inside of me in my head. But I think it's a gift and a curse. It's my passion. You know what I mean? But she got me down here. It's Michelle. I'm very thankful for the people that I have around me right now. A lot of it's changed. We had a team last year, and salute to them. But we just went different ways. And like I said, I'm thankful for the people that are around me right now. I'm thankful for the people that stayed down and supported me through everything. And I look forward to making it grow. I can't wait to get on stage, pride myself on live performances, which I think get better and better every time, of course. That goes back to your question, have I been on stage? Not since my mother, but high energy performances, taking that attention. I'm all in the crowd. I'm all that, man. This is a white boy rock star. It is what it is.
If you could give an artist that's just starting out any advice, what would that be?
Believe in yourself. Don't let anybody tell you no. I mean, if you really, but let me say real quick, there's a difference between saying you believe in yourself and really believing in yourself.
Right.
You gotta know. You can't. You can put on a front all day, but if you don't know, no. And your tongue is a powerful thing. Don't take that for granted either. You just know in your heart. Run with it. Run with it. Stop waiting around and just go. That's probably the best way I can say it.
So I'm looking at your YouTube, and I'm seeing a lot of songs on here. Out of all the songs that you've done, what would you say is your favorite?
Probably Worldwide Hustler, just because we got Lazy going on there, and I grew up listening to Bone Thugs and Harmony, and that was a personal favorite.
Man, you too young for Bone Thugs. Man, how old are you, man? Bone Thugs.
No, I'm 31.
For real?
31 years old, yeah. It's a lot longer than a foot, right?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I'm caught up in unraveling it. But I grew up on Bone Thugs and the Tupacs and all that. I probably was singing their songs before I knew what the lyrics in it. But
all right.
I love the sound, the harmony, and personally, that's a favorite of mine. So shout out Lazy, man, for jumping on that track. Shout out my homie Bonafide for the production, man.
Yeah, I have a 13-year-old son that. My daughter came and told me the other day, Mom, I can't believe you're letting him listen to this music. So I sat and I listened for a minute, and it's all full of cuss words and stuff that I typically wouldn't want my son listening to. But then I was like, you know what? He's going to hear it regardless. So I told him, I said, okay, I'm going to let you listen to it, but don't let me catch you singing it. And I know that's hard because he is a music kid. He loves to dance, loves to sing and stuff. But, if I hear him singing it, then we're going to have problems. But I can't stop him from listening to it because every time you turn on the radio, you're hearing it. Hell, they even have cartoons now with cuss words and all kinds of stuff that you shouldn't be letting kids listen to.
She's better than my dad. My dad used to stomp everything from Prince to the Ghetto Boys. Would put his heel in it. The church heel.
It was a time.
Not the tennis shoe heel.
Time.
It is, and I've had my kids on a tight rope, so I'm trying to loosen it up just a little bit. So just a little bit. So since you mentioned Worldwide Hustler, are you okay with us playing that tonight on the radio?
Oh, absolutely.
All right. So you guys stay tuned. We're going to be right back to finish out our interview with Colby Bryant after listening to Worldwide Hustler.
Worldwide Hustler, up and coming by Colby Bryant.
Thank you, sir.
What inspired this one?
I shot him really just getting lazy on it. I was about 2 years ago. I was just ecstatic just to get him on there and shot him the track. And he did his hook. Now we sent about 3 or 4 tracks. He sent the hook back, and I was like, that's what I want. So we added a couple of sound effects, put the right mix on it, and it came out right. Still to this day, it catches a lot of traction. One from the name too, because of a catchy hook. I know you're a hook man. Yeah. So it's a personal favorite. Mainly because Lazy is a monster.
to the top and look, I showed them that you in my way. I'm knocking everything above your shoulders back. Pull up with gorillas and I ran around the soldier pack. Told me double bonus on it, nothing's ever over that. Chasing every dollar anywhere they wanna throw it at. Get it and I flip it, let it triple before I throw it back. Killing everything inside, you know I know this that. Been killing everything, alright, ferocious flow to go with that. Think I came in overnight, like how the hell it voted out. I don't know, look, all I know is ain't no way it's slowing down. The kid is worth a couple $100 grand. Plus they love the kid because he really know we love him back. See the work he putting in, state to state on busting cap. Dollar and a dream all around the motherfucking map. Like here we go and ain't no looking back. Love it or hate it, but shit, at least I know they look at that. Hustle amazing, just take a look at where we took a ride. Hooked up with Lazy and I got bonafide up on the track. Yeah, I'ma go get it. I go get it. Hey, worldwide hustler. I gotta get this cash, unless I need it fast. And if you in my way, you know I'm quick to blast. Yeah, I'ma go get it. I go get it. Worldwide hustler. I gotta get this cash, unless I need it fast. And if you in my way, you know I'm quick to blast. Till the sun drops and grind until the sun pops up again, I'm winning, only shining till the sun stops. I'm what they said I never could, plus a little on the top, get what they said I never would, plus I'm never gonna stop. And look, I am the business, and if I'm not, then tell me what you thinking that this is. I came alone and now I take this thing to the distance. Show me dough and I'm going on a digit to innocence. And they ain't taking it from me, I'm in a race for the money. It ain't breaking me, homie, I got a fam, I got a feet. Tell them price them up funny and let them know we here now to take the stuff that they owe me. I got the heart of a lion, the fight of a bear. Million on my mind, sweat it, I'ma fight till I'm there. Building this until I die and put inside of that square. So when I'm gone, my lyrics living to remind them I'm there. Yeah. Hey look, I started this local, took it farther to global, then I went harder to show me. It was nothing, hit that bonus and I doubled the total. Hey, I'ma hustle till my budget looking just like a social, you dig? Yeah, I'ma go get it, I go get it. Worldwide hustler, I gotta get this cash, and plus I need it fast. And if you in my way, you know I'm quick to blast. Yeah, I'ma go get it, I go get it. Worldwide hustler, I gotta get this cash, and plus I need it fast. And if you in my way, you know I'm quick to blast.
Worldwide hustler. Are we online?
Hey, yeah.
Hey.
Well, anybody that knows me knows I'm a beat girl, and we're 2 for 2 right now.
Y'all heard that, right?
2 for 2.
It's hard to go wrong with Bones.
It's hard to go wrong.
It's hard to go wrong with Bones, man.
It's lazy.
Bones and Thugs and Homie. It's hard to go wrong with them Bones.
I felt that hook set the tempo for everything, man. The energy, the track he picked. I mean, it was an honor. That's what I can say it.
Now tell me again how you hooked up with him. Does he frequent Montgomery? Or
he frequents Houston quite a bit, through a mutual friend, and then actually through that it grew. Shout out Bonafide. He does my dude just Bonafide. He does a lot of production for him now from that song. So I mean, of course, we don't want to do 80 songs, you know what I mean? It takes the value off the one, and plus I feel like it's special, but it came through a mutual friend, and we developed a relationship from there. I'm big on that. That's another thing in the industry, and I mean, it is what it is, you know. Relationships, everything, as far as who you know, how you know them, and how they speak of you, because everybody talks. That's what it is, you know. You're talking on the radio now.
Yes, sir.
Lazy, good things.
Yes, sir.
Shout out Bone.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Okay, so you hooked up with him, and will you do future projects with him? Have y'all discussed it? Excuse me.
No, sir. We haven't discussed it in depth. I mean, if it happens, it'll happen. We just we did that. We ran with it. It's not that we just forgot about it. We were more about trying to get a video in, and they were touring, and we were touring at the time, and so it just never came about. But I'm sure. I mean, the possibilities there, the opportunities there, and I'm sure somewhere along the line, it will pop up. But right now, man, we're chasing it, running with it, and using what we got. So, you know, like I said, it was an honor, man. It really was.
Anyone in the rap game right now, who would you choose to feature next?
I'm gonna say a different name or somebody.
I'll give you two.
No, right now, an artist that I really respect because I watched him come up, Machine Gun Kelly. His fan base is crazy, crazy. how do you go #1 with no radio? So another way I look at that is if you tap into that fan base, you know what I mean?
Right.
And on top of that, he does the same style of music in a sense that I do. So you can tell that I've thought about this. And I mean, when I said go earlier, that run with it, but have some kind of plan of action in mind. You know what I mean? And so that's why I automatically went to that. We got songs out with Young Buck. I got a song with Game we haven't released yet. That's coming.
With Game?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Shout out Game. We did that actually a little while back, and I sat on it, and then like I said, after my mother passed, I don't want to say took a hiatus. I knew I wasn't right. You know what I mean? I know my potential and where I'm at. We're barely scratching the surface, man. So I'll say Machine Gun Kelly for the name if we want to give two, man. Miss Lisa?
Yeah.
Put Miss Lisa on the track.
Put her on the track?
Put her on the track for my second one.
Man, she ain't got nothing, man.
I got bars. I got bars.
We just got the
What are bars?
on how to go.
What about? What about?
We're going to put Malcom on the track instead.
Oh, please.
Hey, I can go if you let me rehearse long enough. I can go. But out of the head, off the dome, I ain't got nothing either. I don't. I wish I did. I tried it. I said, okay, if I can write some poetry, I can rap. It didn't work like that for me.
People don't think about it. Your tongue is a muscle, man. You gotta
work your tongue.
Almost. Yeah.
You gotta practice that tongue.
Oh,
I'll help you get ready.
This is the After Dark show.
Yes.
I'll help you practice.
And I do practice that tongue, but I'm going to jail.
Right on time.
I'm going to jail. Somebody bring the bail money. I'm going to jail, scratching. No, but my tongue muscles are strong, but I can't rap worth a lick. I'm going to jail again.
Never say that again on air. I'm putting myself into a corner.
That's why we call it After Dark. It's okay. We're allowed to be a little.
You hear us in the morning. When you hear us in the morning on the GMT Morning Show, we sound like Christians. Morning. Welcome to the GMT Morning
Complete
Show.
opposite.
At nighttime, we get to let loose. Just a little bit.
Y'all smart work. Y'all here After Dark and the morning show.
Yes, sir.
Respect. Y'all make sure y'all check out that morning show, too. I'm going to be doing the same.
So what are you doing next? What's next after GMT Radio?
We're setting up this tour right now. I've been, like I said, I kind of restarted a lot of things. On this next project, I'm calling it Bright World. I don't know where it came from. Obviously, somewhat of the last name. But just explaining what's me myself as a person, you know what I mean? And my music is very transparent. That's why I put out a song like Better Days, and I'm sitting here talking about from times that I was homeless to comas and stuff like that. All of this is real events, and that's why I thrive in interviews and stuff like that, because it's all authentic. You know what I mean? Anything I've said, spoken, or it's been done. And next is another tour. We're running to try to spread it. We have our certain markets that we cater to that over the years work out better for me.
Where do you get most of your love?
We get a lot of love in the Midwest, in Ohio areas, down south, of course, Mississippi, along the south through the Virginias and stuff. My personal, I want to start working more West Coast. Just to tap into that. But I mean, we get a lot of love. I'm thankful for any and everybody who's ever heard, whether you like it or not. You made a decision. And,
right.
I just appreciate the listens.
And when you talk about tours, who typically goes on these tours with you?
Typically, like I said, we had a team. I do a lot of stuff myself. You know what I mean? And I'm not taking credit away from anybody who has helped. I work with shout out GOG, my dude Savage. We work a lot together. I work with a few other people, and I'll put together my own tours. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. With those, and kind of join a couple together and that type of stuff. And just run with it, just putting it out there, making sure that it's heard. And like you said earlier about getting attention. I mean, this is my time on stage, whether it's 8 minutes or 30 minutes. If you don't like it, I'm sorry, but this is it. I'm going to get your attention. Somebody told me a long time ago to make people choose whether they like you or not. And that was a big thing for me. So, make people make a choice. And if they, at least they heard you. And that's the way I look at it. So that's why, I'm more, long story short, I'm more focused on proving supporters right than so-called haters or whatever you want to call it wrong. you know what I mean? I want to prove to people who supported me right, you know, for supporting me. They can say, I told you he was going to do it. I told you he was going to do it. Right. That's what I'm, you know, more focused on. So.
Well, we appreciate you coming in tonight. Definitely love listening to your music. We'll definitely keep following you. Excuse me, I'm just getting over getting sick. You can tell I'm talking too much. Thank you, Malcom. So definitely stay tuned, though. I don't know if, 10 years in the business, I don't know if we can help you get on any stages or whatever, but we promote state to state. So if there's anything we can do to help you, definitely, you know, just link in with us. You know, we'd love to have you back. Definitely love to hear about your tour.
I would love to come back. I'm thankful to be here right now, man. I got a little long-winded in certain things, but just at the end of the day, I'm just humbled by, you know, just being invited and being able to be here right now, man. So I look forward to coming back, telling y'all about it, and let's go. Man.
Absolutely. DJ Blade's got a song that he's going to send us out with. And when you guys, when we're done with this song, we'll be back to close out our night. You guys stay tuned. Thanks for tuning in. We'll be right back.
This is Megan, and she called us Deeper.
All right. Oh, well, a tour is definitely something I would like to put together.
We have Colby Bright in the house on the After Dark with Malcolm Reese show. Thank you for tuning in. Did you ask him something?
No, I just said a tour is something I would like to put together.
And I'm personally building this right now as we speak. I mean, we do have shout out Slaughterhouse and Newman Inc. We do have Slaughterhouse and Newman Inc. I mean, they sponsor us. We do work a lot with GOG touring. Right now, I'm putting it together as we speak. So if y'all know of any shows and vice versa, we can work together. I'm all about, like I said earlier, building relationships and stuff like that. I remember, you know, certain things, and like I said, today was I won't forget today. You know what I mean? It was a turning point for me. Not yes, because I was here, but also because I was given an opportunity, and it felt, the timing is right. As I said, the time is right. And y'all, anything you see me post or put up about shows, feel free to jump in on it, hit my line or whatever, because I'm wide open. I'm just trying to build everything. Like I said, take what I know.
Yeah.
My niece. It's my niece. She asked me to play it. I got
I can make you come twice, yeah. And I know that you're right there for a long night. I got a lot I want to show you, but you can't deny, you know you want it too. So get on the side, let me bring it out the beast. I want you to go deep. All I wanna say is deeper. I want you to say it's deeper. I want you to stop me right all night.
Shut Houston. You're listening to Megan Hicks out of Houston, Texas. This is DJ Blade's niece. Show all the love you can. Across the screen, show all the love you can to DJ Blade and Megan Hicks. Oh, I just heard what she said. She just wants you to buckle right. Man, she nasty.
Hey, cut down.
I just heard that.
Copy.
Oh, she nasty, y'all. Blade want to beep it out now.
Hey, I leave it like it is. It's music. Everybody got a spot. Get me where you fit in. That's how I feel about it.
They say everybody got a spot. Everybody got a spot. All right. I like it. She got a, what's that girl name? The t-shirt panties on.
Adine Howard.
She got that kind of feel to me. A little bit. Adina Howard.
And we are back on the GMT After Dark with Malcolm and Lisa and DJ Blade. We are closing out our night. DJ, what do you have on your agenda? Anything you want to share other than Dolce on October 1st?
October 1st, I got a Dolce. I'll be doing the comedy thing. And then the 30th, I'll be doing the benefit.
Yes. We will be there too.
So I'll be there. Those are the two things that I have. I want to send a shout out to all my supporters, all my followers. I don't call you fans, I call you followers, because you follow them, I'm going to follow you back. So I want to shout out to all those people who make this possible. And I want to send a shout out to our guest tonight. When he came in, he realized a DJ.
Yeah.
And I had all my clothes on, people.
Hey man, shout out DJ Blade. Sorry that took me a left field. But no, dude was killing the mix, man. I give credit where it's due. And people, I think DJs don't get the credit that they deserve nowadays. You know what I mean? But anyways, big thank you to Malcolm and Lisa. Shout out to the After Dark show. Make sure y'all check them out on the morning show as well. Shout out DJ Blade, man. Thank y'all for having me, man. Again, my name is Colby Bright. I'm from Montgomery, Texas, 936. This is for the underdogs, man. The voice of the voiceless. And, you know, I'm here for the people. So let's rock, man. Let's go.
Absolutely. And just to close out the night, I just want to give you guys a little bit of information on the 30th. It is going to be at Tumbleweed Music Venue. It's on 13101 Kirkendall Road in Houston. It is a fun family day. Bring out your kids. I know everybody's going through this Harvey mess. And just a nice day to bring out the kids and have a lot of fun. We're expecting over 200 kids to attend, on top of some great artists here in the Houston area. This is being put on by Just Be You Magazine and Rectified Missions. We're huge supporters in Just Be You Magazine. They really do some really good work. They have their own nonprofit organization too. So you guys come check them out. It's going to be from, I believe, noon until whenever. So when the party ends, drop off your donations, or if you have some supplies or needs that you have, definitely come by and we can hook you up with that. You guys stay tuned in the morning. GMT Morning Show, 8 a.m. to 10 a.m. Malcolm, what you got, babe?
Nothing. I'm ready to go to sleep.
Amen to that.
We definitely enjoyed Mr. Colby Bright tonight. We definitely enjoyed his. Thank you, man. Definitely enjoyed his pet. What's the pet's name, real quick, before we close out?
My mother's dog's name is Dolly.
Dolly.
Yeah.
Well, Dolly's a good guest. She doesn't talk, bark, mess.
And she made the radio. I think it's the first time.
No growling or nothing.
That's our first radio dog, baby.
Yeah.
I was going to say, I thought I was the first person.
Look, the firemen in Houston have a mascot that's a dog. GMT Radio can have a mascot.
Hey, one thing I want to say, I just want to send this is kind of off subject, but I just want to send a shout out to my wife, because DJs out there, y'all know what I'm talking about. Artists, y'all know what I'm talking about as well. For me to practice and do what I do, it takes her being a lot of patience, because I like to blast my music in the house and she like to watch TV, so we have them altercations all the time. So I just want to thank her for being patient with me and supporting me like she does.
Shout out to the wifey. Thank you guys. And we'll be back tomorrow morning at 8 a.m. on the GMT Morning Show. And follow us next Tuesday for some more guests here at GMT After Dark with Malcolm and Lisa and DJ Blade, baby.
Hey, this is my music right here, man. This is my music right here.
You separate what we got together.
All right. Thank y'all for sticking with us all night. Every Tuesday night from 9 p.m. to 11 p.m. We love the support. We love the love. We love everything you show us across the screen, even when we make you cry, even when we make you mad. Malcolm and Lisa, we love it. DJ Blade loves the support. you guys, anytime you have a reception, anytime you have any kind of event where you need a DJ, make sure you call DJ Blade. He's one of the best in H-Town. Call him, DJ Blade. I'll put his music, put the information to his contact information up in a minute. Contact the dude, man. You listen to him every Tuesday night right here on the After Dark with Malcolm and Lisa show. He'll work for you. He plays everything from bluegrass to shake that ass. Remember that. Remember that. Anytime you want to tune in to After Dark with Malcolm and Lisa or the GMT Morning Show, well, I'll stick to After Dark with Malcolm and Lisa right now. Anytime you want to tune in to us, make sure if you have any problems going to our live feed, all you got to do is go to www.gmtradio.com from your phones or laptops and jam out with us. Same thing Tuesday nights. Every Tuesday night from 9 p.m. to 11 p.m. We got to get out of here right now. We got to be back up here at 8 a.m. in the morning for the GMT Morning Show. We thank y'all. Love, peace, and like my boy used to say on Soul Train, so I'm going to holler at y'all tomorrow. I'm out.
Something else, man, till I'm up at the top. I want the shine. I want the feeling and feel good respect to the game, man. All day, just to shine till I'm up at the top. I'm living better with minds. I give a fuck what they say. I never stop cause I'm still here now. It's been a hell of a ride. Like I'ma live it my way. Cause it feels so good when you feel like I'm feeling it day. So look, I'm in this say, and it's classy. By the time I'm gonna remember me great.